God is saying, this is only for you. What's coming in the next 7 minutes will shock you, but you must not share this with anyone. Listen this right now before the door closes. You are not here by accident, and if you skip this, you may miss the very moment that was meant to change everything for you. I am speaking to you directly because something is about to unfold in your life that cannot be delayed any longer. These next 7 minutes are not ordinary time. They are a doorway, and once it closes, this exact moment will not return again. I need your full attention because what I am about to reveal is meant only for your ears and your heart. If you stay with me, you will begin to understand why everything you have been through was leading to this exact point. Type Amen if you believe. I am not speaking in riddles, and I am not hiding the truth from you. I am telling you plainly that a shift is coming, and it will happen faster than you expect. The reason you must not share this is because not everyone is ready to receive what you are about to receive. There are things I entrust only to those who are willing to listen deeply and remain faithful even in silence. You have been chosen for this moment because you have endured, even when you felt like giving up. Your endurance has opened a door that cannot be opened by effort alone. There is something sacred about this timing, something that aligns perfectly with the season you are in. You have been asking questions in your heart, and now I am answering you in a way that cannot be ignored. This is not just comfort, this is direction, and it carries power. I need you to understand that what is coming will require your trust more than your understanding. You will see things shift quickly, and you must not let fear interrupt what I am doing for you. Before you go any further, I ask you with a sincere heart, take a moment to like this video, because this act of agreement opens your spirit to receive what is meant for you. You have been waiting for a sign, and now you are standing in the middle of one. I know the weight you have been carrying, the silent battles you have been fighting, and the moments when you felt unseen. But I have never taken my eyes off you, not even for a second. Every tear, every prayer, every whisper you thought went unheard has been gathered and held with purpose. Now the time has come for those things to return to you in a way that will surprise you. There is a reason I said this is only for you. It is because what I am about to release into your life is personal, and it has been prepared specifically with you in mind. Others may not understand it, and they may try to question it if you speak too soon. That is why you must guard this moment and keep it close to your heart. What is unfolding is not meant to be explained, it is meant to be experienced. You may feel a stirring inside you right now, a sense that something is different. That feeling is not your imagination, it is confirmation. I am aligning things behind the scenes in ways you cannot yet see. Doors that seemed closed are beginning to unlock, and paths that looked blocked are quietly opening. This is the beginning of something that will reshape your direction and restore what was lost. Type 777 to receive blessings. Do not let doubt take root in this moment, because doubt will try to speak louder when something powerful is about to happen. I need you to stay grounded in faith, even if everything around you feels uncertain. What I am doing does not depend on your circumstances. It depends on my power. And my power is already at work in your life. Even now as you listen, you are not behind, you are not forgotten, and you are not too late. The next 7 minutes are significant because they mark a turning point. This is where confusion begins to clear and clarity starts to take its place. You will begin to see things differently, and what once felt heavy will start to feel lighter. I am lifting burdens that you were never meant to carry alone. I am bringing peace into places that have been restless for far too long. You have been tested in ways that stretched your strength and challenged your faith. But those tests were not meant to break you, they were meant to prepare you. I was shaping your heart, building your patience, and strengthening your spirit. Now you are ready to receive what you once could not handle. This is why timing matters, and this is why you are hearing this now and not before. I need you to understand that this is not just encouragement, this is instruction wrapped in truth. What you do after this will shape the direction of what comes next. The reason I told you not to share this is because what I am revealing is still forming. When something sacred is still taking shape, it must be protected from voices that do not understand it. Not every person around you can carry the weight of what I am placing in your hands. Some will doubt it, some will question it, and some will unintentionally try to pull you away from it. That is why I am asking you to guard this closely, because what I am building in you needs quiet, not noise. There have been moments when you felt like you were falling behind, like others were moving forward while you were stuck in the same place. But what you could not see was the depth of the work happening within you. I was not delaying you, I was preparing you in ways that would last. The world celebrates speed, but I move with purpose, and purpose always outlasts speed. Now you are stepping into a moment where that preparation begins to show. Type yes to affirm. Why are over 19,547 people suddenly attracting unexpected wealth? Because they started using a strange 9-word password discovered in neuroscience research. People are using it from their couch and reporting unexpected bank deposits, cleared debts, and upgraded lives. Scientists say it activates a 150 million year old part of your brain that controls abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing. This password was quietly used by elites until a neuroscientist leaked it. Now it's spreading fast and could be taken down any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. What is coming next will feel unexpected, but it will not be random. It will connect to prayers you have prayed and hopes you almost gave up on. You will begin to notice small shifts at first, things aligning in ways that seem too precise to be coincidence. Pay attention to those details, because they are signs that you are moving in the right direction. I do not move in chaos, I move with intention, and you are part of that intention. You have carried burdens that were never meant to stay with you this long. Some of those burdens came from disappointment, others came from people who did not see your worth. But I am lifting those weights now, piece by piece, so you can walk freely into what I have prepared. You cannot carry the past and step fully into the future at the same time. That is why I am asking you to release what has been holding you back, even if it feels difficult. There is something important you must hear clearly. What is about to enter your life will require you to trust me without needing every answer. You have been used to trying to figure everything out before taking a step, but this time I am asking you to move with faith, not certainty. Faith is what opens doors that logic cannot unlock, and the door in front of you right now responds to faith, not fear. You may feel a sense of anticipation building inside you, and that feeling is real. It is the awareness that something is about to change. Do not push it away or try to ignore it. Instead, lean into it and allow yourself to be present in this moment. I am guiding you, even when you cannot see the full path ahead. Trust that each step will be revealed as you move forward. Type 222 if you trust God. There are people who walked away from you, and at the time, it felt like loss. But now you will begin to understand that their absence created space. That space was necessary for what I am bringing into your life now. Not everyone is meant to walk with you into every season. Some were only meant to be part of your past, not your future. And that is not something to grieve anymore, it is something to accept with peace. You are entering a season where clarity will replace confusion. Questions that once lingered without answers will begin to make sense. You will see patterns, connections, and reasons that were hidden before. This is not because everything suddenly changed, but because your perspective is being lifted. I am giving you the ability to see beyond what is visible, to understand beyond what is obvious. There is also a warning I need you to take seriously. Do not let distraction pull you away from this path. Distraction does not always look negative. Sometimes it appears as something harmless or even appealing. But if it takes your focus away from what I am doing, it will slow down what is meant to happen. Stay centered, stay aware, and stay connected to what you are feeling right now. This is where your strength will come from. You have been asking for confirmation, and I am giving it to you now. The fact that you are hearing this, the fact that it resonates with you, is not coincidence. It is alignment. I am aligning your spirit with what is already in motion. And once alignment happens, movement follows, naturally. You will not have to force things. They will begin to flow in ways that feel right. Do not underestimate what can happen in a short amount of time. 7 minutes may seem small, but when it is filled with purpose, it becomes powerful. These moments are charged with meaning, and they are shaping something bigger than you can see right now. Stay present, because what you receive here will carry into everything that comes after. There is a part of you that still holds fear, and that is understandable. Fear comes from past experiences, from times when things did not go as expected. But I am asking you to release that fear now. This is not the same situation, and you are not the same person. You have grown, you have learned, and you are stronger than you realize. What is coming will meet you at this new level, not the old one. I am not asking you to be perfect. I am asking you to be willing to listen, willing to trust, and willing to move when I guide you. That willingness is enough for me to work with. I do not need you to have everything figured out. I need you to stay open. And right now you are open. And that is why this moment is happening. There is something being placed in your path very soon. It may come as an opportunity, a conversation, or a sudden realization. When it comes, do not hesitate too long. Recognize it for what it is and respond with faith. This is part of the unfolding I have been preparing you for. And when you step into it, you will begin to see how everything connects. You have spent a long time trying to make sense of things that did not seem to fit together. There were moments when you questioned your path, your purpose, and even your worth. But I never lost sight of you, even when you struggled to see yourself clearly. Every experience you walked through was shaping you, even the ones that felt unnecessary or painful. Now those pieces are coming together in a way that will begin to make sense. There is something I must make very clear to you. You are not stepping into something ordinary. You are stepping into something that carries weight and responsibility. What is coming will require you to stand firm, even when others do not understand what you are doing. You will need to trust what you feel inside, more than the opinions around you. This is why I have been strengthening you in silence, so that when this moment comes, you are not easily shaken. Type 1010 to claim miracles. Can 9 simple words really change your financial life? More than 19,000 people have already used it to erase debt and unlock a life of wealth, freedom, and peace. Brain experts were shocked when they discovered this password works up to 20x faster than the law of attraction. People are repeating it daily and watching money flow like water into their lives. Some even believe the results are so powerful, it feels divine. But this breakthrough is already under legal pressure and could disappear any second. Click the link in the description and comments before it's gone. You may notice that certain things are starting to lose their hold on you. Habits, thoughts, or even relationships that once felt strong are beginning to weaken. This is not loss, this is release. I am clearing space for what is meant to enter your life next. You cannot carry everything forward, and some things must fall away so you can move freely. Do not hold on to what is leaving, because what is coming will require your full attention. There will be a moment very soon where you will be faced with a choice. It may not appear dramatic, but it will be significant. It will ask you to either step forward in faith or remain where you are, out of comfort. I want you to recognize that moment when it comes. It will feel different, like a quiet nudge that asks you to trust beyond what you can see. That is your signal to move, not to hesitate. You have asked me for change, but change always comes with movement. It is not something that happens while you stay still in the same mindset. I am guiding you toward something better, but you must be willing to walk toward it. This is where your faith becomes action. You will not be alone in this. I will be with you in every step you take. Type 1212 if you trust in Jesus. There is something deeply personal about what is unfolding for you. It is not meant to look like anyone else's journey, and it will not follow the same pattern as those around you. Do not compare what you are experiencing with what others are going through. Your path is unique because your purpose is unique. I am working in your life in a way that reflects who you are and what you are meant to become. You have been given strength that you do not always recognize. It has carried you through moments you thought would break you. That same strength will carry you forward now, but this time you will begin to see it more clearly. You will start to trust yourself in ways you have not before. This is part of the growth that has been happening within you all along. There may still be moments when doubt tries to return, when old thoughts attempt to resurface. But you are not the same person you were before. You have learned, you have grown, and you have come too far to turn back now. When doubt appears, do not give it power. Acknowledge it, and then choose to move forward anyway. Faith is not the absence of doubt. It is the decision to keep going despite it. I am opening something in your life that will bring both opportunity and responsibility. It will stretch you, but it will also fulfill you in ways you have been longing for. You will begin to see the results of your patience and your persistence. Things that once felt distant will start to come within reach. This is not coincidence. This is the result of everything you have been through aligning at the right time. You are also being called to let go of the need to control every outcome. Control often comes from fear, from the desire to protect yourself from uncertainty. But what I am bringing into your life cannot be controlled in that way. It must be received with openness and trust. When you release control, you make room for something greater to take its place. There is peace available to you even in the middle of change. You do not have to feel overwhelmed or uncertain. I am steady, and I am with you. When things begin to move quickly, return to that peace. It will anchor you and keep you grounded. You do not have to figure everything out at once. You only need to take the next step that is placed in front of you. What is coming will not only affect you, it will also touch the lives of others around you. But this is why I asked you to keep this moment close for now. There is a time for sharing, and there is a time for building. Right now, this is your time to receive and to grow. When the time comes to share, it will be clear and it will feel right. You are closer than you think to the breakthrough you have been waiting for. It has been forming quietly, even when you could not see it. Now it is beginning to surface, and you are being prepared to step into it. Stay alert, stay faithful, and stay open. Everything is aligning in a way that will soon become undeniable. Do not lose focus now, because this is where many people turn back. When things begin to change, it can feel unfamiliar, and unfamiliar can feel uncomfortable. But do not let that discomfort stop you. Growth always feels different at first. Lean into it, because it is leading you somewhere better. I want you to slow down your thoughts and stay present with what I am saying to you. Your mind may try to rush ahead, trying to predict what will happen next. But this is not a moment to predict. This is a moment to receive. Each word you are hearing is planting something within you. Those seeds will grow, but only if you allow them to settle without interruption. There is a deep shift happening within your heart right now. You are beginning to see yourself differently, even if it is subtle. The weight of past opinions, past failures, and past disappointments is starting to loosen its hold. This is not because those things never mattered, but because they no longer define you. I am redefining you in this moment, shaping your identity in a way that aligns with truth, not with what you have been told before. Type 1111 if you walk by faith. There is something I need you to understand about timing. You often thought things were delayed or denied, but in reality, they were being aligned. What comes too early can break under pressure, but what comes at the right time stands strong. You are now stepping into a time where things will begin to hold together instead of falling apart. That is how you will know that this is real. What if attracting wealth didn't require hard work, just the right words? This forgotten prayer is now transforming ordinary people into debt-free, financially free individuals. Scientists say each of these 9 words activates a hidden abundance center deep in your brain. People are using it from home and seeing results in just weeks. It was never meant for the public, and now that it's out, the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You may notice that your desires are changing. Things that once felt important may no longer carry the same weight. And things you once overlooked may now feel deeply meaningful. This is part of your transformation. I am aligning your desires with what is truly meant for you, not just what seemed right in the past. This alignment will guide your decisions in ways that feel natural and clear. There is also a healing taking place that you may not fully see yet. It is happening beneath the surface, in places that have been wounded for a long time. I am restoring those areas quietly, without drawing attention to them. You will notice it in how you respond to situations that once triggered you. Where there was once pain, there will now be peace. Type 555 to embrace change. You have been waiting for something external to confirm what you feel internally. But I am showing you now that the confirmation begins within you. That sense of knowing, that quiet confidence that is starting to rise, is not something to ignore. It is something to trust. You do not need constant validation from the outside when the truth is already forming inside you. There is a path opening in front of you, and it may not look like what you expected. It may be different from what you planned, and it may challenge what you thought you wanted, but it will feel right in a way that is deeper than logic. This is how you will know it is from me. It will not always make sense at first, but it will bring a sense of peace that cannot be explained. You must also be mindful of the voices you allow into your space during this time. Not every voice carries truth, and not every opinion deserves your attention. Be careful about what you listen to, because what you hear will influence what you believe. Stay connected to what I am speaking to you, because that is where your clarity will come from. There is strength rising within you that has been built over time. It did not come from easy moments. It came from the challenges you faced and overcame. That strength is now becoming visible, even to yourself. You will begin to approach situations differently, with more confidence and less fear. This is not pride, this is growth. You are also being prepared to step into a role that carries influence. It may not look like influence in the way the world defines it, but it will impact the people around you. Your words, your actions, and your presence will begin to carry weight. This is why I have been shaping your character, because influence without character cannot be sustained. There will be moments where you are tempted to look back, to return to what feels familiar. but I am asking you to keep moving forward. The past may feel comfortable because it is known, but it no longer holds what you need. What you need is ahead of you, and it requires your willingness to leave the old behind. I am also bringing new connections into your life. These will not be random, they will be aligned with where you are going. These people will understand you in ways that others did not. They will support your growth instead of resisting it. But you must be open to receiving them and not hold on to what no longer fits. There is something very important you must remember as all of this unfolds. You are not doing this alone. I am with you in every step, guiding you, protecting you, and strengthening you. Even when you feel uncertain, I am steady. Even when you feel weak, I am strong. You can rely on me completely. There is a calm that is starting to settle over you, even if everything around you still feels uncertain. That calm is not coming from your circumstances, it is coming from me. It is a sign that you are aligning with what I am doing, even when you cannot see the full picture yet. I want you to pay attention to what feels different within you now compared to before you started listening. There is a shift in your awareness, a deeper sense that something meaningful is happening. This is how transformation begins, quietly and steadily, not loudly or suddenly. You are stepping into a new understanding of yourself and your path, and that understanding will guide you in ways that confusion never could. There have been moments when you felt overlooked, like your efforts were not seen or appreciated. But I saw every step you took, even when no one else did. I saw your persistence when it would have been easier to stop. I saw your faith when it would have been easier to doubt. Those moments were not wasted. They were building something inside you that is now ready to be revealed. Type 333 if you believe in divine timing. What I am bringing into your life will reflect the depth of what you have carried. It will not be small or insignificant, because your journey has not been small or insignificant. You have walked through things that shaped your character, strengthened your spirit, and deepened your understanding. Now those qualities are becoming the foundation for what comes next. You are not starting from nothing. You are building from everything you have already lived through. There is something important about the way you move forward from this point. You must move with intention, not hesitation. Hesitation often comes from fear of making the wrong choice. But I am guiding you, and when you are guided, you do not need to be afraid of every step. Trust that even when you do not see the entire path, the step in front of you is enough. You may also begin to notice a stronger sense of clarity in your thoughts. Things that once felt confusing will start to feel simple and clear. This is because I am removing the noise that was clouding your understanding. When the noise fades, truth becomes easier to recognize. And when truth is clear, your decisions become stronger. Type 888 to welcome abundance. There is a release happening within you, not just of burdens, but of old ways of thinking. You are no longer seeing yourself through the lens of past failures or limitations. You are beginning to see yourself through truth, through strength, through purpose. This shift in perspective will change how you approach everything. It will affect your choices, your actions, and your expectations. You are also being prepared to handle what is coming with maturity and wisdom. What I am bringing into your life is not just a gift, it is also a responsibility. It will require you to stay grounded, to stay focused, and to stay aligned with what is right. This is why I have taken time to prepare you. Because when the moment comes, you will be ready to receive and to manage what you are given. Why are neuroscientists calling this a wealth trigger? Because over 19,547 people are already using this 9-word password, and their lives are changing fast. Unexpected deposits, cleared debts, a completely upgraded lifestyle. Scientists say it taps into a 150-million-year-old brain system that controls abundance and financial flow. It's already changed the lives of thousands in just weeks. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's gone. There will be moments when you feel tested again, even as things begin to improve. Do not see those moments as setbacks. They are simply opportunities to strengthen what has already been built within you. Each time you choose faith over fear, you are reinforcing the foundation of your future. You are proving to yourself that you are capable of standing strong. You are also entering a time where your voice will begin to matter more, not just in what you say to others, but in what you say to yourself. The words you speak carry power, and they shape your reality in ways you may not always realize. Speak with intention, speak with truth, and speak with faith. Do not allow negative thoughts to take root in your mind. There is a sense of alignment that is growing stronger with each moment. You are beginning to feel connected to something greater than your current situation. That connection is real, and it is guiding you forward. You are not moving randomly, you are moving with purpose. And that purpose is leading you towards something that has been prepared for you long before you arrived at this moment. I want you to remember that what you are experiencing now is only part of a larger unfolding. There is more ahead, more clarity, more direction, and more growth. Do not rush to reach the end, because each step has its own value. Each moment is contributing to the whole. And when you look back, you will see how every part was necessary. You are closer than you have ever been to stepping fully into what has been waiting for you. The distance between where you are and where you are meant to be is becoming smaller with each step. You are not far away anymore. You are right at the edge of something new. I want you to notice how your heart is responding right now. There is a quiet pull, a sense that you are being drawn towards something greater than what you have known. That feeling is not accidental, and it is not temporary. It is the beginning of a deeper connection between you and the path I have set before you. You are being called to step into that connection with trust, not hesitation. There have been times when you doubted whether you were truly guided, whether your life had a clear direction. But I am showing you now that every step has been leading somewhere. Even the moments that felt confusing or painful were part of a larger design. Nothing you have gone through has been wasted. It has all been shaping you for what is now beginning to take form. Type 444 if you feel protected. You are entering a phase where your awareness will become sharper. You will begin to notice things you once overlooked, and you will understand things more quickly than before. This is not because the world has changed, it is because you are changing. Your perspective is expanding, and with that expansion comes clarity. You will start to see patterns and connections that were hidden from you before. There is also a sense of responsibility that comes with this awareness. When you see clearly, you are called to act with intention. You cannot ignore what you now understand. This is where your growth becomes visible, not just in what you feel, but in what you do. Your actions will begin to reflect the truth you are receiving, and that is where transformation becomes real. Type 666 to release fear. You may feel moments of hesitation as you step further into this new space. That hesitation comes from the unfamiliar, not from danger. You are stepping beyond what you have known, and that can feel uncertain. But I am asking you to trust that what lies ahead is not meant to harm you. It is meant to expand you, to grow you, and to bring you into alignment with what is meant for you. There is something important about the way you handle this next phase. You must remain grounded. even as things begin to move more quickly. When opportunities come, do not rush blindly, but also do not pull back out of fear. Move with awareness, with intention, and with trust. I am guiding you in each step, even when it feels like you are making decisions on your own. You are also being called to let go of the need for approval. There will be moments when others do not understand your choices, when they question your direction, but their understanding is not required for your path to be valid. You must learn to stand in what you know to be true, even when it is not supported by everyone around you. This is part of your strength. There is a quiet confidence beginning to rise within you, and I want you to nurture it. It may feel new, and you may not fully trust it yet, but it is real, and it is growing. This confidence is not based on pride, it is based on alignment. It comes from knowing that you are moving in the direction you are meant to go. You are also entering a time where your energy will feel different. You may feel more focused, more aware, and more intentional in how you move through your day. This is a sign that you are aligning with purpose. When you are aligned, your energy is not scattered, it is directed. And when your energy is directed, your actions become more effective. There will be moments when you are reminded of your past, when old memories or old feelings resurface. Do not let those moments pull you backward. They are not returning to trap you, they are returning to show you how far you have come. Look at them with understanding, not with attachment. Then release them and continue forward. You are also being prepared to receive something that will require you to step into a new level of trust. It may not come in the form you expect, but it will carry the weight of what you have been waiting for. When it arrives, you will feel a sense of recognition, like something inside you knows it belongs in your life. That is your signal to receive it without resistance. A leaked 9-word password is quietly transforming people's financial lives. More than 19,000 people have already used it to attract wealth, freedom, and peace. People are using it daily from their couch and reporting real financial breakthroughs. Scientists say it activates deep brain pathways linked to money, working far faster than traditional methods. This was once hidden by elites, and now it's spreading too fast. But the government could take down this secret any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. There is a deep sense of purpose beginning to settle within you. It is not loud or overwhelming, but it is steady and clear. This purpose will guide your decisions and shape your path in the days ahead. You do not need to search for it outside of yourself, because it is already forming within you. All you need to do is listen and follow where it leads. You are not alone in this process, even if it sometimes feels that way. I am present in every moment, guiding you, supporting you, and strengthening you. You may not always feel it, but that does not mean it is not there. Trust that you are being held, even when things feel uncertain. What is unfolding for you is not random, it is intentional. Every step, every moment, every realization is part of something larger. You are moving towards something that has been prepared for you long before you recognized it. And now you are beginning to step into it fully. There is something within you that is becoming stronger with each word you hear. It is a quiet strength, not loud or forceful, but steady and unshakable. This strength is what will carry you through what comes next. You may not fully recognize it yet, but it is already there, growing, becoming more solid with every moment. Trust that you are not the same person you were before this began. You are entering a space where your decisions will begin to matter more, not because they did not matter before, but because you are now more aware of their impact. You will feel a deeper sense of responsibility for the choices you make. This is not meant to burden you, it is meant to empower you. When you are aware, you are able to choose with intention rather than reaction. Type 999 to step into purpose. There is a clarity forming in your mind that will begin to influence how you see everything around you. Situations that once felt complicated will start to appear simpler. This is not because the situations themselves have changed, but because your understanding has deepened. You are learning to see beyond the surface, to recognize what truly matters and what does not. You may also notice that your patience is being strengthened. There was a time when waiting felt frustrating, when you wanted things to happen quickly, but now you are beginning to understand the value of timing. You are learning that what is meant for you will not pass you by, and that rushing is not necessary. This patience will protect you from making choices that are not aligned with your path. Type 111 to welcome new beginnings. There is something important about the way you respond to what is coming. You will have moments where you can either act from fear or act from faith. These moments may seem small, but they will shape your direction. Each time you choose faith, you are reinforcing the path you are meant to follow. Each time you choose fear, you slow down what is trying to unfold. You are also becoming more aware of your own voice, not just in how you speak, but in how you think. The way you speak to yourself matters more than you realize. If your thoughts are filled with doubt, they will weaken your steps. But if your thoughts are filled with truth and belief, they will strengthen you. This is why I am guiding you to be mindful of what you allow to stay in your mind. There is a shift happening in your relationships as well. Some connections may begin to feel distant, while others may start to feel stronger. This is part of your alignment. You are being drawn toward people and situations that match where you are going. Do not resist these changes. Even if they feel uncomfortable at first, they are necessary for your growth. You are also being prepared to handle something that will require courage. It may not be something you expect, but when it comes, you will know it. It will ask you to step forward in a way that feels bold, even risky. But that is where your growth lies. Courage is not the absence of fear, it is the decision to move despite it. There is a deeper sense of peace becoming available to you now. It is not dependent on what is happening around you. It is something that exists within you, steady and constant. You can return to it at any time. When things feel overwhelming, come back to that peace. It will remind you that you are not lost, that you are still on the path. You are also learning to let go of what you cannot control. This is not weakness, it is wisdom. There are things that are not meant for you to manage, and holding on to them only creates unnecessary weight. When you release what is not yours, you make room for what is. This is part of your growth, learning to focus only on what truly matters. There is a sense of direction becoming clearer with each moment. You may not have every detail, but you have enough to move forward. You do not need to see the entire path to take the next step. Trust that each step will reveal the next one. This is how you move forward with confidence, even when the future is not fully visible. You are also being reminded that you are supported, even when you feel alone. There is a presence guiding you, strengthening you, and protecting you. You are not walking this path by yourself. Every step you take is seen, and every effort you make is supported. Trust that you are being carried even when you feel like you are walking on your own. There is a quiet transformation happening within you that does not need an announcement to be real. It is not something others may notice immediately, but you will feel it. The way you think, the way you respond, and the way you carry yourself will begin to change. This is how true change happens, not suddenly for display, but steadily for purpose. You are becoming someone who can hold what is coming without being shaken by it. There is something I need you to hold on to firmly now. You are not behind, no matter how it may have felt before. The timing you are stepping into is precise, and it is aligned with everything that has been forming in your life. What you once saw as delay was actually protection. What you once saw as stillness was actually preparation. Type 1313 to trust divine timing. Why are thousands suddenly becoming financially free? Because they discovered a 9-word wealth password hidden in neuroscience research. People are using it from their couch and reporting unexpected money, cleared debts, and new opportunities. Some say the results feel almost divine. Scientists confirm it activates a powerful ancient part of your brain linked to wealth and abundance. But now that it's leaked, it won't stay available for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You are stepping into a space where your confidence will no longer depend on what others think. This is important, because where you are going will not always be understood by those around you. There will be moments when you stand alone in your decisions, but you will not feel alone inside, because you will know that you are aligned with truth. That inner knowing will be stronger than any external opinion. There is also a sharpening of your awareness happening now. You will begin to sense things more clearly, to recognize what is right and what is not, without needing long explanations. This is discernment growing within you. It will guide you away from what is not meant for you and draw you toward what is. Trust this sense, even if it feels new at first. Type 1414 to receive clarity. There is a moment approaching where you will be asked to act with confidence. It may come quickly, and it may not give you much time to overthink. That is intentional. You have spent enough time thinking, questioning, and analyzing. Now is the time to move. When that moment comes, I want you to recognize it and step forward without hesitation. You are also being freed from a weight you have carried for too long. It may not have been visible to others, but you felt it deeply. That weight came from expectations, from pressure, from trying to hold everything together on your own. But you were never meant to carry it all alone. I am lifting that burden now, so you can move forward with lightness. There is a renewal happening within your spirit. It is like a fresh start, but not one that erases your past. Instead, it builds on it in a way that gives it meaning. You are not starting over, you are starting from experience, from growth, from strength. This is what makes this moment different from any other before it. You may begin to feel a stronger sense of direction in your daily life. Small decisions will feel clearer, and you will find yourself moving with more purpose. This is alignment taking place. When you are aligned, you do not feel lost, even if you do not have every answer. You feel guided, even in the unknown. There is also a calling within you to step into something that may feel bigger than you. It may be an opportunity, a responsibility, or a path that requires you to grow beyond what is comfortable. Do not turn away from it. You have been prepared for this, even if you do not feel fully ready. Growth often begins before you feel prepared. You are also learning to trust the process, not just the outcome. In the past, you may have focused only on results, wanting to see immediate change. But now you are beginning to understand that the process itself is valuable. It is shaping you, teaching you, and strengthening you in ways that will last. There is a peace that is becoming more steady within you. It is not something that comes and goes quickly. It is something that stays, even when things around you are uncertain. This peace is a sign that you are connected to something deeper. It is a reminder that you are not alone, and that you are being guided every step of the way. You are also becoming more aware of your own worth, not based on what you achieve, but based on who you are. This awareness will change how you allow others to treat you. It will change the standards you set and the boundaries you create. You will no longer accept less than what aligns with your value. There is something powerful about the way you are stepping into this next phase. You are not being forced, you are being invited, and you are responding with openness. That openness is what allows transformation to happen. It is what allows you to receive what is being given to you. You are closer than you have ever been to stepping fully into what has been prepared for you. The distance between where you are and where you are meant to be is no longer wide. It is narrow, and you are moving across it with each step you take. You are not far away anymore. You are still listening, and that tells me your spirit is holding on to something deeper than words. This is not just about hearing, it is about receiving what is being placed inside you. What you are feeling now is not accidental. It is the result of something aligning within you. You are beginning to understand in a way that does not rely on explanation alone. This is how truth settles, quietly but firmly. There is something happening in this moment that you may not fully recognize yet. It is a shift that goes beyond emotion, beyond thought, and into the core of who you are. You are being strengthened from within in a way that cannot easily be shaken. This strength will carry you into what is ahead, even when things around you feel uncertain. You are not being prepared for something small. You are being prepared for something that requires depth. There have been times when you questioned your place, when you wondered if you were truly meant for something more. Those thoughts did not come from truth. They came from moments of doubt and weariness. But you are beginning to see now that you were never ordinary in the way you once believed. There has always been something within you that was set apart. Now it is rising to the surface. Type 1515 to claim your calling. You are stepping into a space where your decisions will carry more weight, not because they are more difficult, but because they are more aligned. You will begin to notice that when you act from this place, things begin to respond differently. There will be less resistance and more flow. This is not because everything becomes easy, but because you are moving in the direction that was meant for you. Why are over 19,547 people suddenly attracting unexpected wealth? Because they started using a strange 9-word password discovered in neuroscience research. People are using it from their couch and reporting unexpected bank deposits, cleared debts, and upgraded lives. Scientists say it activates a 150-million-year-old part of your brain that controls abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing. This password was quietly used by elites until a neuroscientist leaked it. Now it's spreading fast and could be taken down any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. There is also a deeper sense of awareness growing within you. You are beginning to recognize what belongs in your life and what does not. This is not something you need to force. It is something that is becoming clear on its own. Trust what you are sensing. That clarity is part of your guidance. Type 1616 to receive guidance. There is something important about how you handle what is coming next. You must not rush ahead out of excitement, but you must also not hold back out of fear. Balance is what will keep you steady. Move with intention, not impulse. This is how you will maintain the clarity you are beginning to feel. You are also being called to release the need to revisit the past. There may be moments when old memories try to draw your attention back, but you are no longer meant to live in those moments. They have already served their purpose. What lies ahead requires your full presence, not divided attention. There is a quiet confidence growing within you that is different from anything you have felt before. It is not loud or forceful, it is calm and steady. This is the kind of confidence that does not need to prove itself. It simply exists, rooted in truth. Allow this confidence to grow. Do not question it or push it away. You are also entering a time where your focus will become sharper. You will find it easier to concentrate on what matters and to let go of what does not. This is a sign that your energy is becoming more aligned. When your focus is clear, your actions become more effective. You will begin to move with purpose rather than distraction. There is something being placed in your path that will require you to trust your instincts. It may not come with clear instructions, but you will feel a sense of knowing. That knowing is not something to ignore. It is part of the guidance you are receiving. Follow it, even if it feels unfamiliar. You are also learning to stand firm in your decisions. There will be moments when others may question your choices, but you are not meant to be swayed by every opinion. You are meant to listen, to consider, but ultimately to stand in what you know is right. This is part of your strength. There is a deeper sense of peace becoming available to you now. It is not dependent on what is happening around you. It is something that exists within you, steady and constant. You can return to it at any time. When things feel overwhelming, come back to that peace. It will remind you that you are not lost. You are also being prepared to handle something that will bring both opportunity and challenge. It will stretch you, but it will also grow you. Do not shy away from it. You have been strengthened for this moment. Even if you do not fully see it yet, trust that you are capable. There is a sense of alignment that is becoming stronger with each moment. You are beginning to feel connected to something greater than your current situation. That connection is real, and it is guiding you forward. You are not moving randomly, you are moving with purpose. You are closer than you think to stepping fully into what has been waiting for you. The distance between where you are and where you are meant to be is becoming smaller with each step. You are not far away anymore. You are right at the edge of something new. I need you to understand something clearly now. The door I spoke about is not just a moment in time, it is a decision point. It is the place where you either step forward into what is being offered or remain where you have been. This is not about pressure, it is about awareness. You are being shown what is possible, and now you must decide if you are willing to walk into it. The choice is yours, but the opportunity will not remain open forever. There is a clarity within you now that was not there before. You may not have all the answers, but you have enough understanding to move forward. That is all you need. You do not need complete certainty to take a step. You only need enough faith to begin. And you have that faith within you now, even if it feels small. Type 1717 to step forward in faith. There is something waiting for you just beyond this moment, something that has been forming while you were listening. It may come as a realization, a sudden opportunity, or a shift in your situation. When it appears, do not hesitate too long. Recognize it for what it is and respond with courage. This is part of the unfolding that has been prepared for you. You are also being called to trust yourself in a deeper way. Not the version of yourself shaped by fear or doubt, but the version of yourself that is aligned with truth. That part of you knows what feels right, even when it cannot explain it. That is the part of you I want you to follow. It will guide you more accurately than any external voice. Type 1818 to trust yourself. There is a release that must happen now, not just of the past, but of the need to hold on to what feels safe. What is safe is not always what is right. You are being invited into something that may feel unfamiliar, but it is aligned with your growth. Let go of the need to stay where you are simply because it is comfortable. Growth requires movement. You may feel a mix of emotions as you stand at this point. Excitement, uncertainty, even a little fear. That is natural. But do not let those emotions stop you. Feel them, Acknowledge them and then move forward anyway. Your emotions are part of your experience, but they are not meant to control your direction. There is a deeper level of trust being built within you now. It is not just trust in me, it is trust in the process, trust in the timing, and trust in yourself. This trust will carry you through moments when things are not immediately clear. It will keep you steady when circumstances shift. It will remind you that you are not lost. You are also being reminded that what is meant for you cannot be taken away by someone else. There is no need to compete, no need to compare, and no need to rush. What is aligned with you will come to you in the right time. Your focus should not be on what others are doing, but on what you are being guided to do. There is something powerful about the way you are stepping into this next phase. You are not being pushed, you are being led, and you are choosing to follow. That choice is what makes this moment significant. It is not just what is being offered, it is your willingness to receive it. Can 9 simple words really change your financial life? More than 19,000 people have already used it to erase debt and unlock a life of wealth, freedom, and peace. Brain experts were shocked when they discovered this password works up to 20x faster than the law of attraction. People are repeating it daily and watching money flow like water into their lives. Some even believe the results are so powerful, it feels divine. But this breakthrough is already under legal pressure and could disappear any second. Click the link in the description and comments before it's gone. You are also beginning to understand that your journey is not meant to look like anyone else's. There is no need to measure your progress against others. What you are experiencing is unique to you. It has been shaped by your experiences, your growth, and your purpose. Trust that your path is exactly what it needs to be. There is a sense of readiness within you now. Even if you do not feel fully prepared, you are ready enough to begin. Readiness does not mean having everything figured out. It means being willing to take the first step. And that is where you are now. You are not alone as you move forward. I am with you in every step, guiding you, strengthening you, and supporting you. Even when you cannot feel it, my presence is there. You can rely on it completely. You do not have to carry this alone. The door is still open, but it is beginning to close.